What up, fellow agents? PurePrime here. Today we're gonna talk about our state of the game. All the bug fixes, all the everythings, all the name jumping, and of course all the fixes that are coming. And yes, guys, there are nerfs coming. Are you ready? Let's go! They just finished state of the game, and like always they will start with the priority alerts. And I will do the same. We had a maintenance that fixed a few server problems, as in crashes. The blueprints are obtainable from the CP3s and 4s again. I personally never had this problem myself, but for who had, it's been fixed. And some people had problems with the Restorer Hive not working as intended, and that has been fixed as well. They are still looking at the problems with the matchmaking at the DZs with the infinite loading screens, and just like the DZs not progressing you in the seasonal rewards. And that should not be happening. That will be all kinds of wrong if you can't rank up in your season within the DZ. But don't worry guys, they are working on it and the fix is coming as soon as possible. Some gear sets are not behaving accordingly and are looked at. For example, the True Patriot is not working for your teammates, and that should work for your teammates. And the same as Bloodsucker is not working correctly, but they already have found a fix for it, but they need to test it out behind the scenes before getting it out into a patch. And they looked at the problems that we can't revive teammates ourselves. These fixes are coming as soon as possible, but they didn't give us an exact date and time. Tomorrow we will have a maintenance for an hour and a half to fix the name jumping in our friends or clan list. Freaking finally, this is so annoying. Man, I hope they fixed it, man. I hope they fixed it. And fixes for the material drops from the NPCs. Some NPCs should drop materials but don't do that at the moment, but that will be fixed tomorrow. Then they talked about the Manhunt, and they know it's causing problems when you reset the map to a lower or higher difficulty. That the Manhunt after that will reset if you not completed it yet. This is of course not their intention and will come with a fix as soon as possible as well. They will also give us a dedicated reset button for the Manhunt, but that will be for in the future, so don't hold your breath on that. Then the DZs, guys. A lot of players are experiencing a time to kill that isn't that great. And it shouldn't be that quick, guys. It shouldn't be. Just like not receiving the XP for the DZ gameplay, this is looked at and will be fixed as soon as possible. And then, of course, what everybody was waiting for, the nerfs. Yes, they are gonna nerf the damage output and the armor of mostly the challenging enemies. But bear with me guys, they still will be challenging, so they will not be as easy as we had in TU7. Luckily not, man, that was so easy, that was no fun anymore. But they will still nerf their damage output and their armor. But the biggest problem they had was the multiplier within the groups. And let me explain that real quick. The game can't give you enough enemies when you play with a squad of 4. And therefore they need to raise the damage output and the armor of the enemies to still make it challenging enough for us as a 4-man squad. That multiplier is broken. The state of the enemies is a bit out of proportion, but because they are giving the adds in a bigger group a multiplier, it's all screwed up now. And that explains why we can't take down some enemies and they turn into big bullet sponges. What is of course not intended. the only real viable build at the moment is a 6-piece red core, but again, that is not intended this way. We need to have the build diversity back, and it's coming back. To quote Drew, one of the devs, it should be possible to still have a strong build if you should choose to go for a 2 red, 2 blue and a 2 yellow, and still do enough damage to put down challenging enemies. And you don't have to run that 6 reds to make up that damage. And that's some good news. Now it's all reds all the way, and even getting 2 blues on there will drop your DPS dramatically and you won't survive in the open world. They are changing a lot of stuff in the next couple of weeks, guys, and this is not fixed with one update. And we don't want to, because we need to get it skilled. Nobody wants to get it to scale it down too easy. They see, oh shit, they made it too easy, and they scale it up again. You don't want to go too easy again and then too hard. That's nobody wants that. But give them a little time and see what the best way to go is. And they're gonna need our help on that. And I agree that some ads hit too hard, that shouldn't hit that hard, but I personally love it this way. Of course, a little balancing is at its place, but the community is screaming for a nerf within the first hour of reaching level 40. And in my opinion, yeah, that's total bullshit. If you ask me, then of course. I don't know if you remember it, but everyone was screaming nerf, 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 nerf when the raid first came out. And look at us now, speed running it in 9 minutes. And in the first week there was already a clear under 30 minutes. It should be hard, it should be challenging. These words already say it. Challenging. It should be challenging. And in this way we need to help the devs with feedback, instead of only screaming nerf, 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 nerf. Some people are gonna hate me for this, but you are no gamer when you just want to breeze through everything just like a walk in the park. Where is the fun in that? But yeah, that's of course my opinion, and yeah, on that bombshell, I'm out for today. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out.